one fine day, I was just walking outside my uni and somebody tapped my shoulder and said, there are auditions going on. Would you like to go and audition? And that was for Kyuki. And we just, the 4 or 5 of us, we went. It was close to the college campus. And there was, 2 audition papers. One was girl positive and another one was girl negative. And जो girl negative character था, उसकी lines easier थे. And so I went and I did that, and next thing I knew, I got a call from Balaji to, and my first reaction was, okay, this is nice. Exams are getting over. I'll go do a summer job and come back. And I came here, fell in love with what I was doing. I always loved dancing. I loved acting, and I loved, learning new things about just it's art, right? Like I love the fact that so many people together would come and create art. So I never went back.
Then when did you go to Jamia?
I was in Jamia when
this
happened. Yeah.
And then there was no turning back. You fell in love with it.
Yes.
When do you think you found that success? That when did Moni Roy, the name, become the brand that she is?
Success. If you talk about my success, then I think even from the very first show, Kyuki had really, really good ratings, and I did not really know it, for the longest time because TV hours were so long. We used to shoot for 16, 17, 18 hours. So initially, I still remember I had gone back to, I'd taken an off to go to Delhi for a friend's wedding. And when suddenly everybody kind of, started calling me first Krishna Tulsi, then Sati, then Meera.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, they know the characters that I'm playing. These shows are doing really well. People like you or love your work. So you feel very, very happy when you get that kind of recognition. And if you talk about being a brand, I think I try and be whoever loves my goofiness, my authenticity, my talent, or the way I act or dance, I think that's my brand. That's who I am. And whoever wants to cast that in a show or a film or a song, they do that. So.
That's so interesting. आपने ये बोला because जब मैं Bombay आ रही थी, I told my family, guess who's coming to my podcast? And then I told it's you. And my dad's like, Nagin. My sister, she said Brahmastra. And my mom's like, नहीं वो बहुत पहले वो serials भी करती थी. So like, your depiction is so diverse. Everyone had known you from a completely different phase of your life.
That's why when you asked me that question, I was like, okay, success and then brand. And, I... from the time I've been working for 17 years now, and we never really thought of anything. We never really thought of that success or money. We were just working because we like, and especially I think in this industry, like people like you and me, we are very lucky few to be doing what we love doing. So you constantly kind of focus on that and do that.
That's true. But like you said, what do you actually love doing? Because you do a diverse amount of stuff. Even in acting, आपका range बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है. So what is your favorite thing that you actually enjoy? And it's like you don't do it for money or anything, you do it for the love.
I love playing different characters, I guess. As an actor, that's the best part of your job, to be able to portray or get into the skin of different characters, become another person, live another person's life. So I think my number one would be that. And I really, truly enjoy the process of filmmaking, or even if it's an OTT show. When I used to earlier on do serials, I think it's a very collaborative process. You can't do it like alone. And it's very, action reaction, and you get to work with so many beautiful creative minds. The conversations that happens, how you break down a character, or when you are, initially going through your scripts and reading your scripts and doing the readings and workshops, I think, that definitely gives you a high, and it makes you feel very lucky and that you are a part of this profession.
कोई ऐसा role था जो आपका favorite है? Like, this is something that is too close to my heart.
Honestly, actually, Gold will always be very special to me because it's my first film. And most definitely Junoon. I had to unlearn a lot because initially, when we started reading Junoon with Ayan, I was, I was approaching it in a slightly different way, and I was, I won't say caricaturish, but like I was throwing my lines and dialogues. And so he said, no, this is not working, because it helped me a lot by what he said. He's like, internalize everything. It's your relationship with Brahmadev is like that of your with Shivji. So so everything, I don't want any loudness or
Yeah.
you know. So and I was like, okay, how do I say my lines? And I was sitting there, I still remember, and I just read out the script. He's like, just like that. Just how you and me are talking, I want it like that. But it should only be in your eyes. Your confidence, your junoon should only be in your eyes and not your dialogue
So
through
you
or delivery.
unlearned along
Yeah.
to do that. It was a great role. I really enjoyed watching you because
Thank
it was similar but very different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I think it was Ayan, and I think in the costume department did a great job
Yeah.
with creating the entire look with
Look
the
of how you were.
the
Yeah.
hair and the makeup and yeah.